welcome to BabyProof Demo. My name is Dave Malone. I am the creator of BabyProof App for iPad, iPhone and Google smartphone. I'm going to show you how BabyProof App can help you make your home 20, 30 or even 40 times safer for your baby or toddler. BabyProof App will help you identify dangers to your baby in your home. The app also suggests how to remove or reduce those dangers. It will produce a checklist of dangers telling you when you will have to act and the likely costs, if any. After a typical login, you'll see the BabyProof home screen. Before you look for the risks, BabyProof allows you to customize the app for your home. So let's tap House Setup. This will show you a list of rooms in a typical house. You have a nice room icon on the left, the name of the room, and a plus or minus button to add room types. So let's go through some of the setup. Airing cupboard, or hot press as we call it in Ireland. I have one of those, 1. I don't have a balcony. Bathrooms, I have 1. Bedrooms, we have 3. 1, 2, 3. If you click too many, you can press the minus button to reduce. We have 2 cars, a dining room, a garage, 2 gardens, and so on down the line. Once you have input all of the rooms, you can tip next. Now BabyProof allows you to rename those rooms to make them more meaningful for your family. So typically bedroom could become parents' room. Bedroom 2 could become Michael's room. Garden 1 could become front garden, and garden 2 could be back garden. Once you have renamed all of the rooms, you can tip save, and your house is now set up and you can begin your checklist. Typically you would bring your iPad or smartphone into each room and check off each risk as you find it. So let's start the checklist. Here is a list of all the rooms in your house. Let's have a look into kitchen. Here you can see a nice backdrop and the risks are listed. On the right hand side we have an icon representing the risk. We have the name of the risk and we have a note of the injury or damage the risk could cause. On the right hand side we have yes or no buttons. Tap yes if the risk is present and no if it's not. As you tap the risks, you will see they will dim out. 2 of the checked risks will stay on the screen so that you can change them if you've made a mistake. As you can see, there are a lot of risks associated with a kitchen, so I will go down and check them off. And as you come to the end and tap the last risk, you will see that BabyProof asks you, would you like to add any uncommon risks? Let's tap yes to see what happens. What is an uncommon risk? It's a risk that is in your home but is not listed in BabyProof. And why would you have an uncommon risk? Well, you might run a business from the home, or you might have a hobby that brings in some unusual dangers. BabyProof asks you to input some details on the uncommon risks. For the risks already listed in BabyProof, all of this information is automatically in. So for this example, I'm going to use car engine part. My father used to fix part of his car in the house, especially during the winter, and this would present an unusual, uncommon risk in the house. BabyProof then asks you to input an injury, and in this case we are talking about an impact or a trip, so I'm going to put in impact. BabyProof then asks you to input the urgency of the remedy, and as you can see down here on the wheel, you have choices of ongoing, immediately, crawling and walking. In this particular case, this risk is a trip hazard to a mother carrying a baby, so I'm going to select immediate. BabyProof then asks you to input a remedy, and in this case I'm going to put in remove engine from house to shed. Next, BabyProof asks you to select an icon from BabyProof's listed icons, and I'm going to select this one here. It's a trip icon, and you'll see it going in there. And lastly, BabyProof will ask you to choose a cost band for this remedy. In this case, removing the engine to a shed could be free, but possibly if you didn't have a shed and had to buy one, it would cost more. I'm going to put in free, and I'm going to tap save, and the risk is added successfully. When we go back out to the room, we can put in another uncommon risk, and if there are none, we can tap next and go to the next room. You have checked off all of the risks. You will notice when we come out that there is a tick beside kitchen to show that you have checked all the risks. BabyProof also contains risks that are automatically in every house, and you don't have to check these off. It also contains a general area and lists risks that would not be specific to a particular room. I am now going to go through each room and tap off the risks. Now I'm going to show you how BabyProof displays your findings. Let's tap into reports. There are two types of reports in BabyProof app. One is an overview report, and the other is a detailed report, which will give you a lot of detail on each risk. Let's look at the overview first. This report shows the percentage of risk spread through the house, and as you would expect, kitchen and bathroom show up as rooms that have a lot of dangers. The next overview report is number of risks by cost. This divides the risks you've found into the likely cost, and you'd be surprised how many risks identified in BabyProof can be remedied for free. Next, let's have a look at the detailed reports. So if we go into checklist by room and we look down through the rooms, let's look into kitchen. Here you'll see a list of the risks identified in the kitchen, and let's tap into damaged electric sockets. Here we can see full details of the risk. BabyProof displays the remedy, urgency, which is immediately, the risk, damaged electric sockets, the cost and the injury. BabyProof also allows you to put in an action date for when you want to remedy the risk. So let's input the date. When you tap on it, you select from the typical wheel. When the action date comes and you remedy the risk, you can go into the final checklist. Here is kitchen, and here is damaged electric sockets, and once we have remedied it, we can tick off that it is complete. Remember, BabyProof stores all of the information in the cloud, so it won't have an effect on the memory capacity of your tablet or iPhone. That's the end of the demo. Thank you for listening. We'd be grateful if you could leave a comment below, and maybe like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter, where we can give you more ongoing tips and reminders on safety issues. Thank you.